Boom shakalaka, probably the scariest chart I have seen in a long time. Why things may still be good for Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies. Stay tuned. What's up everyone, Randall here from Crypto Love. Today's video, we're taking a look at a lot of very interesting charts for Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies, including what's going on with the price, why there are some scary charts, and why maybe, just maybe, things might be better than anyone expects. Before we get into it, guys, make sure to like, subscribe, click the notification bell, come join us on Twitter at @TheCryptoLove. Push that like button. Now, today, fear and greed at 53, neutral, right in the middle, up from yesterday at 50. You know what else is up? The overall market up 2% today. Bitcoin at 22,144, Ethereum at 1549, BNB at 297, XRP 38 cents, Cardano 38 cents, Dogecoin 8 cents, and Polygon $1.24. And we can see after roughly a week and some of downtrend, Bitcoin has started to reverse, found support roughly around the 21.3 area, right now headed back up. But there are some pretty darn scary charts. I don't think I've seen any other charts scarier than this one right here. The stock market is showing extreme signs of greed. It's only the 6th time this has happened in history. The others here are circled. But 5 out of 6 times here marked significant market tops. That's frightening, right? Well, let's keep going, and hopefully, you don't need to change your underwear. Now, this also is flashing a major warning signal. Too much optimism in the market is usually not good in at least the short term. We can see when the optimism to pessimism spread got this high, this was local tops in the market. So all that stuff, pretty darn scary, especially as today is CPI day. The numbers came in higher than expected, higher than last year at this time. What's happening? Is inflation not over? Well, there's a lot of FUD. A lot of people don't know what's going on. I mean, even if we take a look at the fear and greed index, neutral. Nobody knows. Not greedy, not fearful, just nobody knows what's going on. And while we may have seen a top, we may also have seen a bottom, but could be a buying opportunity for Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies. We did just recently have a breakout from a massive multi-year wedge in both Bitcoin price and also in the RSI breakout simultaneously. This could be very, very good news for Bitcoin. Right now, Bitcoin has been following gold pretty significantly. Gold rallies precede Bitcoin rallies by a little bit of time. And we have just had a very significant gold rally, not so much of a Bitcoin rally. Yes, Bitcoin rallied a little bit, but definitely not as much as we would expect based on this gold rally. First thing that may be happening, well, we may just have to retest levels we've seen previously. We can see the GMMA bullish cross. And previously when this happened, well, Bitcoin had to retest these levels, the GMMA bands. Well, if we could do that, yes, Bitcoin could come down, test the levels right around $20,000 at this point, because it does appear like cycles are repeating. The Gunnar EMA cross finally happened on Bitcoin, and also potentially forming a little bit of a cup like we've had in previous cycles. Fell off the cliff, had a cup, Gunnar cross, and then boom, bull run. Same thing here, cup, fell off the cliff, Gunnar cross, and bull run. So, that being said, there are some things that despite the bad news, despite this chart, probably the scariest chart I think I've ever seen for anything, well, things may still be good. If we take a look at the Bitcoin cycle index, now this is based on previous cycles, so clearly can't predict the future, but this index amalgamates advanced data metrics, including the SOPR, the spent output profit ratio, total volume issuance, short-term holder supply, long-term holder cost basis, illiquid supply, liveliness, and difficulty. Combines all of these things. We are still just barely out of this green generational opportunity band. And look at how long there was in 2016, 2017, that it stayed in that area, right where we are right now, above that band. Meaning that we could have the buying opportunity of Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies of a lifetime, potentially for the next while. But you know what else? Despite all the fear in the market, it seems like on one hand, everybody is terrified of this recession that everybody knows about. Could be predicted by this chart here, but when everybody is on the right side of the markets, doesn't seem to work out. Usually it would be when everybody thinks the recession is coming, that it just doesn't come. This chart right here suggests that we may only be about halfway through the secular bull run, multi-business cycle bull run. We can see bears in times like here, where it goes sideways. But in the bulls, generally, about 36 weeks between lows. We just had 31 weeks between the 2020 and 2022 lows, suggesting that maybe we're just about halfway through this bull run. May last another 6 to 10 years. And if it does, well, this chart should just blow your pants off. Like if you already pooped them earlier when I showed you this chart here, well, this one will just blow them off so you don't have to worry about sitting in your own duty. This here shows the illiquid supply. Now, if you don't know what the illiquid supply is, this is what made William Clemente so popular. He made a chart about illiquid supply, and it was right around this area here when illiquid supply started going up to the cliff. And look at this. When illiquid supply hit the top, that was the peak, and then it fell off because everybody was selling at the peak. But look at how much is climbing, and particularly over the past few months, almost like inverse parabola. What's that called? Asymptotically? Well, anyways, huge growth over the past few months. As a matter of fact, the last time looking at illiquid supply growth in this same pattern, hyperbolic, that could be it. Well, last time we saw it was right here. And if you take a look right where we are, look at that. The very bottom of an insane parabolic bull run for Bitcoin. So while things may be terrible, they may also be better than anyone expects, because illiquid supply are at levels we have not seen since 2014, following a structure that we have not seen since the very beginning of one of the largest bull runs Bitcoin has ever had. So that's all for today's video. If you did enjoy it, push that like button. I'll catch you later. Such a pleasure to spend time with you. Peace.
If you don't think Bitcoin's going to $1 million a coin and then $10 million a coin, you're already a loser.
Never gonna give